Get on. Now, we go continue to talk about the supposedly submerged that they tell you that's underwater lost. We go talk about it a little as they say it's breaking news right now. They tell you they find debris right there near the Titanic. We're gonna get into it and break it down and see what kind of debris they find with this breaking news. Make it run.
We're going to go straight to breaking news concerning that search for a submersible because the latest information coming from the US Coast Guard, just one line, but it is an important line. Let me read it to you. They are reported as saying a debris field was discovered within the search area by one of the rovers near...
Hold on, people. So a rover discovered a debris field near the Titanic. A debris field, people. And remember, the same place that this shit supposed to be lost. So this whole time, people, they're searching. Remember, they put the masses on their toes with this garbage. Yes, if they're going to find these supposed to be missing five people that's in there and they're looking and they never see that field before. Like I say, people, the debris field that they're supposed to be finding now, it was supposed to be there the whole time. So where was they looking for this submerged? I told you because they say they're flying planes over and looking for it. And I'm like, no, if it's submerged and underwater, you know it's down there and it never come back to the surface. Why the hell you be out there with planes? Now they tell you a rover find a debris field right there next to the damn Titanic. The fake shit. Like I say, none of this shit exists. It's garbage. 100% is like a TV show they're giving the masses. Have them interest right here.
The Titanic experts within the Unified Command are evaluating the information.
Yes, they evaluate the information. Why put the information out there for the public? If it's not a show, people, you just spot a debris. You don't know what it is. You don't know if it is. They supposed to be missing, submerged. And why would it be in a debris farm? What would have made the ship in a debris, people, they submerged? What happened? It blew up? It's 100% trash. And like I say, why they keep feeding the masses this amount of information? They're not even sure before they come to you and tell you what that means. Is a show they're putting on. 100%, no doubt.
A significant line, clearly a holding position as they look to find out what exactly this debris is.
They don't even know what it is yet, people. They didn't look to see what it actually is. They don't show no picture of it, even though they tell you a rover find it. And I'm going to mention again, they have rovers on Mars, supposed to be feeding them with information and everything. Pictures clear as day. Supposedly right there, they have the supposedly James Webb telescope. NASA tell you they do have it out there, far away, light years away, and it's sending back 8K photos. And you lost a submerged right here, 2.5 miles down in the water. That's it. Sometimes they say 13,000 feet. That's it, people. You lost something right here on Earth, and you got rovers on Mars. Where is the photo of the damn wreckage that they see? It's garbage, and since human being can't go down that far, how you gonna prove that it is the wreckage from the submerged? They never sent nothing down there before, people. What happened to the underwater drone? It can't take no record of it. It can't show the debris. It's trash.
That is a line they've put out, so it is clearly significant that the US Coast Guards say a debris field has been discovered within the search area by a rover near the Titanic. Experts within
the same area, people, right by the supposedly Titanic. That's where they find the wreckage. They find the wreckage and they don't know what it is. So the supposedly, Titanic is a wreckage itself, people. So how can they determine what is the wreckage from the old Titanic or this new submerged? They show us no photos. Wow.
The command are evaluating the information. Let me just put some of the latest pictures on the screen in terms of the search area and the sort of hardware.
There go the search area, people. That's land right there, man. That's the search area. I already told you it's garbage, and they're talking about Boston. This shit supposed to be nowhere near Boston, you understand? Where they tell you the Titanic wreck by an iceberg, which is fake. Ice don't just go in water in a berg. It's fake shit, and it crashed the boat, and it's actually close by here where it's land. This is the site they're telling you about right there, people. Is it real? Unbelievable dumb shit right here.
Currently we are seeing, because it is a
What is
huge
this they're showing
surge
you?
that we've been seeing over the last little while, and we've seen more and more equipment being sent to the
You hear
area,
that?
the international help, and we've seen also the crisscrossing of the grids showing.
This don't make no sense, people. All of them from all over the world that involved in this fake right here gonna send something to search, and nobody check the site yet. The same site, people, right there in the same area. Remember, I mention all the time, this thing don't supposedly have an engine where it can just shoot off and gone somewhere else. It's just a submerge. It just gonna fall down to the bottom of the water and then come back up. So where was they looking, people? Where was the damn search this whole time? I already told you it's just a show. They tell you about oxygen gonna run out. Just a show. Now we wait. The oxygen run out. Now they find debris. Is that a coincidence, people? Now when the oxygen run out, that 96 hours of oxygen run out, now they find a debris. What a dumb shit for the people.
How they're actually searching this huge area of sea. But I also want to put onto the screen just an interview that's just come into us from the BBC. One of the 5 people on board. We know that French diving expert. Well, his daughter has been speaking to reporters.
You're a French diving expert. Diving mean you're diving. So don't come tell me that you're gone in a submerge and say you're diving. It's trash. Why even mention that it's a diving expert? Who is a diving expert? It's trash.
In the last little while. So let me put that onto the screen.
Put that onto the screen. Look at this big old ugly thing right here. This is the supposedly daughter of the French diver. Listen right here. Pay attention. And I show you that it is fake. You don't see no emotion on them or nothing. It never happened. And listen how they talk. And this one supposed to be dad down there right now. Pay attention.
Lots of experience with submarine.
Yeah.
He knows how to react if there is a problem.
Oh, really? He know to react if there's a problem. He ever down there 2.5 miles down in a submerge before and trap? Or in some kind of difficulty to get back up on the surface? No. So what is this? What kind of experience he have? It's just trash.
And so I'm very confident about it. That you can.
You're confident about what? You're reading a script. Can you see it? Move your hair from out the way. See if you can see that script. Because it's a hoax they're giving the masses.
Manage good the situation. And he's really passionate about the Titanic since they found it more than 30 years ago. And I know now he's at the place he would like to be.
You hear that, people? He had a place where he would like to be, at that Titanic where they're supposed to be discovered, and then now he taking a tour down there and gone missing. He at the place where he's supposed to be or where he wanna be. What a dumb shit for TV.
I really hope they will find them all safe.
Them. No emotion. Laughing at that. Can you imagine this, people? Can you imagine? You're a young woman, your dad gone missing on the sea. Oxygen supposed to be run out, and you come on TV and smiling? I don't think so. The world is a fake shit, people. Understand what they're giving you right here just for TV. And like I say, gonna make a perfect TV show or a damn movie. Don't forget it. It's gonna happen. They're gonna make it for a TV show or a movie, because that's the reason why they give you this right here. Just entertainment for the people. Mostly distraction for the destruction. That's why they consume your mind right here with this trash.
I think we have to
read your script.
Trust what they're doing,
yes,
and
of course
be
you go
confident.
trust what they're doing.
Well, just one of the families.
Go back, people. Look at the smirk before it leave. Watch this interview done. Look, bam. Take a look at that right there, people. Just before it leave the camera, or just before they turn the camera off, because this one go laugh, people. It is a joke. 100% psyop, government operation. Look.
Well, just one of the families, as I'm
One
sure
of the
is the case for
families.
all of the families, just
Firm
clinging
it on
on
the hand sign.
to the hope, as we heard earlier from the US Coast Guard, saying that still they were
Look at his hand
searching for
sign.
the crew, assuming they were alive, of course,
Yes.
all those calculations.
Yes, now that the oxygen run out and they find debris, they're assuming that they're alive. If debris there, that means they're dead. Move.
We begin with some major new developments just into the newsroom. We have now...
Every single news company get this right now, breaking news into the newsroom about the supposed debris that they're not even sure is from the damn wreckage that they're supposed to be looking for. The Submerged. You hear me, people? Why every news breaking? Why they give the news company this shit to tell you before they even confirm if it's from the Submerged? What that tell you, man? We supposed to be smart in this earth, people. We supposed to be smart, using your sense and everything to its full capacity. When you do, you find out that all things, everything that they're selling right now is a fake shit. Nothing real about these news. Nothing at all, people, and it don't make sense. Again.
In the search for the missing sub, there has been a debris field that was discovered within the search area for the missing submarine that was last seen and heard from on Sunday. Dre Clark is standing by in Boston with this breaking development. Dre, what more are you hearing from the search and rescue teams at this hour about what specifically they have found?
Well, Marty, all morning long we've been saying that this would be a pivotal day in this search effort with the underwater drones going in.
Yeah, there
it was
you go.
going to give searchers...
Them have underwater drone now going in. Is that what spotted? You say it's rover, but pay attention.
Perspective they haven't had all week long. They've been conducting surface searches.
Why?
With these PIA ROVs...
Why, people? Why would it take 3 days to search the surface with planes to see if the submerged come back on top of the water? How long would it take for that, people? They know that it's supposed to be under the water where they send it. Why look for it on top of the water the whole time? And now when the oxygen run out, now you're going to go to the sea. Now you're going to send underwater drones and rovers. Wow.
Underwater drones.
Wow.
They would be able to get a really good look 12,000 feet down near the site of the Titanic. Now, hours after that operation began, we now get a tweet from the U.S. Coast Guard.
They get a tweet, people, a tweet. So the tweet is what set off the breaking news. You got it? All the breaking news coming from BBC, CBS, News Nation, all of them. Yes, from a tweet. Again.
Here it says a debris field was discovered within the search area by an ROV near the Titanic.
ROV.
Experts within the Unified Command are evaluating this information. I would imagine right now searchers are trying to get a really good look at that debris to see if there's anything.
There you go, people. They didn't even get a good look at it. You hear me? They didn't get a real good look at it. They don't know what it is. But it's breaking news.
Remarkably identifiable that they can tie to the missing submersive, the Titan. This is a very...
You hear what they call it? The Titans. The Titan. Like I say, Ocean Gate show you that it is a hoax. Anything got gates on it. You understand? Water gates, all kind of gates, even Bill Gates, you get all fake shit on the masses. But like I say, people, it take oxygen for 5 people to sit in here and breathe. And you can't submerge that much oxygen with empty space. You understand? Yes, the further down you go, the more this shit gonna get the squeeze. Tighter and tighter and tighter. And they even have glass on it that would break by under pressure 2 miles down. How did they do this right here, people? How can they so basically reserve oxygen for you to breathe in that shit and at the same time have to leak out all the oxygen before it can go that far down? You can't have that much space in it, you understand? With that pressure, it will crush this shit. So I guess that's what they're gonna tell you if they find debris of something that just gonna fall down to the damn surface and come back up. Why would there be a debris there? So what happened? It bust. It couldn't hold the pressure. Let's watch.
Very deep dive that this underwater drone conducted. And it is really the first time this week that we've heard this type of thing.
Yeah, why? Why wait so long? And you know from day one that the Submerged is under the water and not on top. It's garbage.
As it relates to anything, debris, we know we heard those noises yesterday, but we still don't know what the source of
And again, they're telling you about they hear noises. How can you just listen in that big old body of water? The whole wide world of water is connected. The whole body of sea. So you want to tell me you was listening there to hear something Pacific? You have all that fish, you got oil rig, you got all of these supposed to be ships, boat, everything in the water at the same time. And you listen about your ear knocking? It's trash, people. 100% trash. And every time they tell you they hear knocking, they in a damn plane.
Noises are.
Wow.
But this is a really remarkable situation happening right now because now they will have to take a really good look at that debris to try and determine if, in fact, that debris field belongs to the missing submersive Ocean Gate or the Titan that went missing on Sunday.
Dre, we are learning that there is now a 3 p.m. Eastern press conference scheduled by the U.S. Coast Guard, at which we will learn more about what specifically.
Yes, so the U.S. Coast Guard, like I say, I didn't never know the Titanic crashed in American waters. Why the U.S. Coast Guard have something to do with it, people? You don't understand. It's trash. 100% government operation.
They have found. Talk about the oxygen levels, the known oxygen. If they were still alive inside this sub, how much time they had left, and what they started with on Sunday.
Yeah, going into today, or going back to Sunday rather, the Coast Guard said that those on board, those 5 men on board, possibly had between 70 and 96 hours of oxygen on board the Titan. Going into today, based on the Coast Guard's timing, today would have been the day when that air supply would have run dry.
Yes, there you go. And that's the reason why now, to continue the fucking fakery, they tell you they find debris. You remember when the missing flight, the Malaysian flight supposed to be missing? How much time they come back and say, we find a wing? And then, oh, no, it's not. The public already aware of it and get all emotion involved. And they say, no, it's from another plane. They come back again. They say they find another piece again, some fisherman. And it's another piece of bullshit again. What you don't understand, people, it is fakery. There is no doubt it's something to keep you on your toes and consume your mind right now. So as soon as the oxygen run out, now you do the deep sea diving with underwater drone, and now they can see debris. And guess what? You saw the debris, but we don't know what it is. You understand? We don't know if it is. So keep thinking again. Keep pressuring your brain about this shit and wait to see. Anticipation if it's the boat that right there in rubble. You don't get it, and later on they tell you it's not. It was just a piece of the damn Titanic rubble. They spot and think it's something else. You never know, but you have to stay on your toes.
Expired. So there was a lot of concern knowing that perhaps this would be the last day when they would have the ability to breathe underwater here. But now that we have seen this debris field, it shifts. The focus now shifts to trying to figure out what this debris is, and if it is, in fact, belonging to the Titan.
There you go, people. The Titan, if that can't tell you something, you won't get it. It's just devil coding they use to describe these fake shit. Move.
Roxanne, it sounds like we may be getting an update right now. Our producers advise us that the Coast Guard says that they have found a debris field.
So you see that, people, while they're live on TV, this one said the producer advised them to report it, that the debris field was found, and they don't know what it is. Why bring that in breaking news, people? That's a good-ass question. Why bug the people with it and you don't sure yet? Why don't you make sure that it is or it's not before you bring it to the masses' attention?
At this point, in the area where they were searching. So, of course, we're going to continue to bring all the very latest.
They were searching that area, people, with a plane. They were searching that area with a plane. As the last dude just tell you, is the first time they're sending drones and rover underneath the water. The whole search didn't have none of that.
To our viewers on that. In the meantime, we want to ask you about the company Ocean Gate. It's faced criticism from marine groups in the past. Tell us about those criticisms as well as any oversight that's in place for these types of excursions.
Yeah, there was a group of people in the industry who wrote a draft letter to OceanGate, and we spoke to one of those signatories yesterday, and he was saying the problem they had was not that it wasn't up to safety standards, but that OceanGate did not even try to get the submersible passed or approved by these international organizations that typically certify the safety of submersibles.
Look what they're showing you right here, people, that somebody hold a camera and the underwater there, they're showing you things underwater, but the camera have no water. Do you understand that? The camera is not in the water, people. Look at it. All fake shit they give you. Like I mentioned, people, listen to me. You see, whenever you see they come with something this big, it's a distraction. Remember, it's a hoax, nothing gone missing. And of course, they have supposedly these billionaires in there. You're more interested in it. Yes, it's a distraction why they destroy you in plain sight. You think you're going to see what's really going on, paying attention to these fake shit that they give you, talking about submerged, gone missing, and the amount of oxygen and the amount of time, race against time. And now they have to find out what's the rubber that they found. What a dumb shit. We ain't going to go no more in it. It is garbage. 100%. Kick it with a bam.